A quick reaction to Real Madrid versus Osasuna post-match.
Now, Luis, your thoughts on what we saw? More of it coming in that second half from Real Madrid.
More and better, Kay. To be honest, the first 45 minutes, they were a little bit flat, slow. They were ahead on the score, so you could expect that in the second half, they maybe score another goal. But I think they realized that they needed to speed up on the ball. They start moving a little bit quicker. Of course, Osasuna heading out, committing players up front. They open at the back, and then is when Real Madrid loves to have space at the back with Vinicius Junior. They are going to go ahead. I think that Osasuna didn't show up today. I think that they needed to do a little bit more, because even in the second goal of Bellingham, you could see 5 players are surrounding him. No one is stopping him, trying to stop from getting into the box. So there was a little bit complacency in that moment. But even so, I think that Real Madrid today was very solid, very committed, no problems at the back. That partnership between Rudiger and Tchouaméni, that maybe it could have been tested a little bit more. I think they were very good, very solid. So, yeah, fantastic performance for Real Madrid to stay at the top of the table.
So here, I don't necessarily disagree what Luis Garcia said about first half performance. In fact, that's how this Real Madrid team plays under Carlo Ancelotti. Oftentimes, first half is a little bit slow. That's expected, especially given they scored the goal. So once you score the goal, you just have to slow the tempo, maybe have more possession, more control. And as expected, in second half, they upped their tempo, they upped their intensity. And as a result, we saw the difference. So as you can see, after scoring the first goal, Real Madrid saw the tempo. So Osasuna had a little bit possession. But in second half, when you see the possession, even chance creation, everything, Real Madrid was on point. Osasuna had nothing to do other than watching Real Madrid. Also, if you look at Real Madrid's goal, so for Real Madrid's first goal, what a fantastic pass from Luka Modric. When I was watching the game, I did not see that pass was possible, but Modric made it possible. And you can see before even he passed the ball, look at Jude Bellingham. He was running. He knows that if he can make that pass, he's able to score. And he's there right on time. And what a finish. For Real Madrid's second goal, Jude has 1-2 pass with Fede Valverde, who has a right pass on time. And look at the movement from Jude. Like once he passed back to Fede, he knew that Fede can pass it back. And he was running. He didn't stop. This is not typical for a midfielder. This is an instinct you see from a striker. And that finish, what incredible finish between the legs of the goalie. For Real Madrid's third goal, Kama intercepted the ball. And Fede, what an amazing through pass. A lot of you say that Fede doesn't have passing capacity. Look at this pass. What an amazing through pass. And then it's all about Vinicius. Once he has this space, there is no one in this world that can stop this super Vinicius. And look at the dummy to the goalie. And then that calm, composed finish. And then our fourth goal. Oh my God. What an amazing, excellent long ball from Tchouaméni. And even better, the control from Vinicius. Oh my God. Out of this world. And that control, physically, he was holding the defender. Oh my God. You might think Vini is weak. Nope, he's strong. And then pass to Joselu with a good finish. Also, this is important. Look at this stat here. This is not real stat. ESPN is not showing the real stat. We had 19 shots, not 11 shots. Maybe ESPN have to do a better job to show the real stat of this game. Because if you are not showing the real statistics, a lot of rival fans think we were lucky. But that's not the case. We had total domination for this game.
Yeah, got to have some props there, obviously, with the back line, keeping a clean sheet as well. But look at this. Most goals in first 10 games for Real Madrid. So Jude Bellingham and Cristiano Ronaldo both tied at 10 here. Ahead of them, only the great Alfredo Di Stefano. These names, Shaka, to be amongst at 20 years old.
All I would say, this is stunning. Like he's competing with Ronaldo so far.
Midfielder at that. I said at halftime, we have to keep updating Jude Bellingham's full screen every 45 minutes. And again, comes out for the second half, adds to his tally, puts himself among the likes of Di Stefano and Ronaldo. And to your point, Kate, 20 years old, a midfielder. These are not the conversations we're supposed to be having about Jude Bellingham. It's supposed to be about, as Luis described it before the game, the weight of the Real Madrid shirt. How is he going to carry it? When will he come good? Not talking about somebody who is delivering the kind of performances that we've seen time and time again. And with his growing confidence, with his growing contributions, you're seeing this Real Madrid team grow in confidence. Vinicius Junior back, and Carlo Ancelotti able to pull him off after 70 minutes this time around. Good to get him a rest. Joselu was his finishing and a smile on his face. Never mind the poor penalty. And all of a sudden, this Real Madrid team are growing in confidence themselves on the back of Jude Bellingham's own performances and contributions. It's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
So every match goes by for Real Madrid. Every match, Jude is scoring and Jude is winning man of the match. Almost every match. That's insane. Honestly, I don't recall any other player joining a team and performing at this rate, at this level. I can't. And he scored 2 vital goals for Real Madrid today. Not only that, having him in the left side also gives Vinicius a little bit advantage. Vini doesn't have to defend as much as if Bellingham would not play.
To be a great goal scorer, and he's showing himself to be a great leader too, Luis, at such a young age.
Such a young age. I think we mentioned so many times about when he arrived to Real Madrid, the way he addressed to everyone. He looks so calm, he looked so experienced, and he was only 20. We were expecting a good Jude Bellingham. We saw what he did for Borussia Dortmund, but Real Madrid is a different animal. It's a different machine. So we could expect some ups and downs during the season. Still only a long way to go, but definitely that leadership, that personality that he's got, that character when he's on the field is remarkable. I wasn't expecting, even though that I have it as best player for Real Madrid of the season, that's my player of the season, I wasn't expecting at all that he could score so many goals, be the leader of Real Madrid, and showing everyone that he could be a player who mark an era for Real Madrid in the coming years.
Honestly, no one expected this kind of performance from Jude. Even if you ask Jude Bellingham's father, he would say he didn't expect this kind of performance. Even Jude himself didn't believe, I guess. Anyway, ESPN FC talked about Jude Bellingham, which is understandable because he got also man of the match today because of his 2 goals. But for me, the real man of the match for me today was Fede Valverde. The performance I saw from Fede Valverde today was simply mesmerizing. Like a player who is not flashy at all. You don't see that like flashy movement, but he's doing his job. He's everywhere. He's defending. He's covering for Carvajal. He's covering for Modric. And when it matters, he's creating chances. And today, he created the most chances. He created 5 chances. Not only that, he got 2 vital assists. And those through balls from him was just beautiful. Let me say this. For me, he is the most underrated midfielder in the world right now. And the other player we have to talk about that's like one of my favorite players from this squad is none other than Vinicius Junior. Yes, first half, he has kind of subdued performance. But in second half, once he got his mojo back, we saw that vintage Vinicius, 1 goal and 1 vital assist. What can you expect more? In fact, you can see that when Vinicius plays for Real Madrid versus when he doesn't play, there is a day and night difference. Another player who showed dazzling performance today is Tchouaméni. He played as a centre back because Nacho got red card last match, and Tchouaméni's performance is not surprising to me because he's tall, he's strong, which is good for a defender, and most importantly, look at the long balls he had today. In fact, this is how we should do. When you have a 6'3" tall player like Joselu, you have to deliver those long balls, and Tchouaméni is doing that job today. Another player I must have to mention, Camavinga. Awesome performance. Great performance. He had total control at midfield. Insane recovery. Also, I have to mention this, that today, every decision that Carlo made was on point. You can talk about lineup. You can talk about tactical change. You can talk about substitution. Just on point. Also, give me your top 3 players from today's match in the comment section below.